were the first Americans and the original seed of Atlantis. Here is a snippet into the book. Is Egyptian ontology or mythology?
Most don't know the many parts that were originally a part of Africa, such as North and South America, as well as Arabia, West Bank, Jordan, Israel, all the way to Mesopotamia. This was all before the continental drift. Because of the discovery of ancient civilizations in America, like Atlantis, many believe the first humans rose from America, but those civilizations were established by Negroids who migrated from Africa to America when the lands were one.
When North America and South America was two places in one, it was rich as its mother Africa, of which it was birthed when it broke away. It gets its name Atlantis from the ancient Egyptians who used to travel west by the sea to the shore of America for vacations. The Egyptian word was utul, which became utla for vacate, which became atala for vacated. It was a vacation spot.
Now, when the Arabs invaded Egypt and found reports of this place, they translated it to their own tongue of Arabic. Now, in Arabic, when one wants to express a dual of a thing, they would add the letters or vowels for the sound an or in. That would mean two of whatever, as we in ancient Egypt used twi for dual. So in fact, utlat or utla became utlan, meaning two vacation spots.
So the two vacation spots, or utlan, was really North and South America. So there is no such thing as a Caucasian American or Chinese American, nor Indian Americans, now called American Indians, by any tribal names. In his story, he will show you a so-called Asian who sailed over to these shores, America, settled here under Hushen in the year 459 AD, and these Asians from China mixed in with the Africans who sailed here long before from Egypt, and even later with Abu Bakr in 1311 AD.
In the 4th century, some Chinese descendants of the Taros came who were looking for more land. They came over here under Hushen of the Shang dynasty, who were mixed in by now to the shores of America during an exploration in 459 AD. These Taros came into California and bumped into the Olmec. They lived and mixed amongst each other and produced what became known as the Native Americans, or the so-called American Indians. The Olmecians gave them the lower land, South America, which became known as Amexem, which came from the word Hexian, which is just another name for Hushen. This is why most so-called American Indians look like Asians or Mongoloids, because that's what and who they are. This has been proven by DNA testing.
So the Asians or Mongoloids sailed eastward to these shores, and Africans or Negroids sailed westward to these shores. In time, these Africans who had been converted to the Arab religion called Al-Islam became Muslims in Mali and spoke a form of Arabic. The people were under a commander called in Arabic Amir. So the African Muslims who came here were known as Amir, and the Asians became known as the Incas, the tribe of North American Indians or Native Americans.
So the Negroid Amirs and Mongoloids, Incas, gave them the name America. And before the Negroid Muslims from Africa's Mali, you had Olmecs or Al-Malak, the owners. Learn more about the true symbology and the secrets of our ancient world. In this book is Egyptian ontology.